What's good, people? Welcome back to another episode on this channel. It is your boy Elijah. Thank you for stopping by. Today we're going to be talking about Solana again and the potential that it has in the long run. As you can see, Solana is priced at $42.28, and overall it's been trending sideways in the market lately. Hasn't necessarily been going too much up and too much down. It's been at a support line of about $40, so it's been maintaining that for a while now. As you can see here, that is sort of a sideways trend if this decides to load. But anyway, we're going to get into a little bit of price predictions when it comes to Solana. Really quick, as you can see here are 4 price predictions for the end of the year for Solana. We have at the very top the Economy Forecast Agency thinking Solana will be priced at close to $163, which is 4x where we're currently at right now. And we have Coin Price Forecast with a more bullish option of $223.34. And then we have Investing Cube that didn't put a number on it, but they said Solana is going to continue to grow. And then we have Digital Coin Price that thinks it would go to $64.05. So these are huge numbers. This goes to show that Solana really is making a lot of eyeballs kind of shift towards it. So I wanted to get into a little bit more information when it comes to what Solana really is working on. So very recently, Solana secured another $60 million fund to be placed in other markets across the world: Brazil, Russia, India, and Ukraine. So these funds are going to help secure development of blockchain applications and DeFi and NFT market spaces in those areas. The very important thing to take note of here is blockchain is a project that has a lot of different, we're going to solve this problem, we're going to solve this problem. Here is a case where a blockchain is not just saying this, but is actually putting this into effect. As you can see here, they're putting their money where their mouth is by actually developing application, testing the thesis of, okay, these are problems. How are we going to go around solving them? Are we actually solving them? And actually working towards getting to the end goal, not just an investment vehicle that gathers a lot of hype online and people invest into it just for the monetary gain. Blockchain, if you want to actually make a long-term return from blockchain projects, you have to think in the long run of the actual use cases and the value that it provides, not just as an investment vehicle. Moving on to just overall how the ecosystem is growing. So there is a platform called Mixin Network that is now integrating Solana's blockchain into its crypto platform. So Mixin Messenger is a platform that has over 3.4 million registered users. And this basically helps users on Mixin to be able to invest in the new blockchain Solana. So they currently have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, Dash, EOS, and Tron, and a few others on the app and the application. But now integrating Solana brings in a whole new ecosystem where users are able to continue to send Solana. So the huge thing when it comes to cryptocurrency is network effect, and the more users that are inside the network, the faster it grows and the more valuable the network is. So this is very, very huge for Solana because they are actually integrating into ecosystems that matter in terms of like building foundational platforms, building foundational connections, and building a very strong ecosystem, not just from hype. Solana is a proof of stake network, and they are working now with a new big giant, Lido, that is going to be bringing their services to Solana. So as you can see here, infrastructure provider Chorus One believes they can help Lido corner 25% of all staked Solana. So that's very huge because Lido is very big, and once again, this is another place that's going to bring a bigger ecosystem to Solana. It introduces more users to Solana, allowing them to be integrated into the Solana system. So this is very huge for Solana again because the most important thing when it comes to cryptocurrency is network effect and how the ecosystem grows. If it has applications that are valuable for people to actually find a use case of using it. Amazon wasn't built from hype. Amazon was built from use cases. People saw the value in Amazon and Facebook and Instagram and any other company that you can think of in Web 2.0 generation. in Web 3.0 generation with blockchain technology is always going to be very similar. So moving on to the next point that I wanted to share with you today. So FTX is the fourth largest exchange in the world when it comes to cryptocurrency. As you can see here, we're looking at $38 billion of volume. And why is this important? Why is this relevant? The CEO of FTX, Sam Bankman, basically talked about Solana and the new ecosystem, Serum, that's built on top of Solana, which is a decentralized exchange. And he was talking about just why Solana stands out. Any products that we try to build or that we try to scope out, we originally were just definitely going to build on Ethereum because that's where everything was. Product after product got into the same death knell, which was 10 transactions a second for the network, was just not enough. Now, Solana blockchain promises more scalability through a consensus mechanism known as proof of history. So proof of history is a system that has absolutely destroyed the amount of transaction speed and fees that Solana is charging. Solana charges less than a cent when it comes to fees, and the transaction speed is insane. The latency is 0.4 seconds, so that's 4 milliseconds per transaction. That is insane compared to any other blockchain project in the world. Overall, these are the 5 things to continue to keep in mind when it comes to cryptocurrency and blockchain projects. First being currency. Currency is always the first thing that holds this piece together because a lot of people look at it as an investment vehicle to begin with. The second piece, again, is stablecoins. Stablecoins is just a way for people to tether their coins to the dollar. So it is a safe mechanism in the cryptocurrency market that basically gives you some type of assurance that your money is going to stay with its value. The third point is proof of stake, which we just talked about. Proof of stake is going to be huge, and I'm going to make another video giving more detail about this. But Tesla basically just came out and said that they are not going to be collecting Bitcoins for their cars anymore when it comes to purchases because of the environmental issues that comes with proof of work, which is the mining mechanism currently in state for Bitcoin. And Ethereum and Solana are built on proof of stake. It's completely different and has a different energy consumption, which is better for the environment. Moving on to the fourth point, decentralized finance. We know this is disrupting the traditional finance space. As we saw, Solana is putting $60 million in a bunch of different countries to try to help stimulate their different economies. Moving on to number 5, non-fungible tokens, and this is social assets in the world. The NBA recently launched NBA Top Shot, which is a way to secure and buy a moment in the NBA. Imagine you own the only piece of video in the world where Michael Jordan dunks on, let's say, some other player. That verified ownership through the NBA gives your card or your NFT huge, insane social value in the world that we live in today. I don't want to get too deep into that information because that's another video that we can kind of dive deeper into and talk more about. I just wanted to bring you just some quick updates about what I think Solana has in store just overall for the year and things that are going on that makes this very valuable. As you can see here, again, it is trending sideways with a great opportunity for a breakout in the next couple of weeks. Definitely pay attention to Solana because Solana is going to be here for a long time. I continue to compare it to Ethereum because I think it has the best use case when it comes to how people are going to scale applications and just an ecosystem in general, because the problems that Ethereum is currently facing right now has to do with high fees, and Solana really solves that problem. So it was your boy Elijah bringing you just a quick video. If you like this video in any fashion, make sure you smash that like button and you share this video with a friend that you think might find this insightful. If you're new to this channel and you like the video, make sure you subscribe because we are always talking about some valuable content on this channel about investing in cryptocurrency, stock market, and a lot of other just cool career advices. Make sure you stay tuned and make sure you get that notification bell as well. It was your boy Elijah. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.
Don't speak to no one but the facts to the masses.